Sweetie, I saw your husband, followed by a bunch of beauties. So seductive. That jerk.
Hey,
Never comes home? Just to play around with women, isn't it?
we're getting divorced.
Ma'am, this is a VIP room. You can't go in.
Why can't I? Ask the people inside. Who dares to stop me? Sorry. Oops. Wrong room. But handsome guys, why do you look so familiar? Turns out you're with my bestie's deadbeat husband and his idiot friends. You all look the same.
You Jiaxiao, what are you doing here?
I'll show you what I'm doing. Shou Yanjing. See your grandma, aren't you going to kneel?
Do you have a death wish? Yuxi. Bro. Yuxi. Go ahead.
One straight flush.
Bro, don't you want to win? Choose. Truth or dare?
Truth.
I had this dare planned for you already. Why pick truth? Of all the girls you've dated, who's your favorite?
X.
I knew it. You love Jang Nan. You still can't forget her.
Yanjing, you and Jang Nan were perfect together. Why suddenly marry someone else?
Can't marry the one you love. So settle for second best? What's wrong with that?
Zhou Yanjing. I need to ask you something.
What is it?
2 years ago, why did you...
Yanjing, I bought your favorite pineapple. Yuxi, what are you doing here?
Jang Nan, you're finally here. Yanjing has been waiting. Jang Nan, Yanjing has been waiting for you.
What were you about to ask?
Yuxi, what did you want to ask Yanjing? Ask him now. If he dares not answer, I'll deal with him.
No need. Xiao, let's go.
Babe, what's wrong? Don't be like this. If there's something, just tell me. I'll always be here for you. Babe.
Lin Yuxi, get in the car.
Aren't you supposed to be with your old flame, Jang Nan? Go be with her then. Why provoke our sweet she?
Lin Yuxi, weren't you going to say something to me? How come you're afraid to ask?
Xiao, you should head back first.
If you dare hurt my baby, I won't let you off the hook.
What did you want to ask me earlier?
Never mind. I don't even want to know the answer now.
Lin Yuxi, don't you dare!
Zhou Yanjing. Let's get divorced. Let's get a divorce. With less than 3 weeks, the 3-year deadline approaches. There's no need to drag this out.
All this time. You claim to have something to discuss with me. Just this? 3 weeks still remain. Why the rush? What? Already found a replacement?
Whether I do or don't is none of your concern. After divorce, we're square. Chase whoever you want. I'll see whomever I please. From then on, we go our separate ways.
You truly are impatient to end this. Rest assured, when the 3 years end, I won't keep you a single day longer.
Dr. Lin, here's the surgical plan for later. Please confirm it.
Mom,
Uncle Sheng has passed. Memorial service this afternoon. You must attend.
Mother, I have surgery scheduled this afternoon. Might not make it in time.
Which matters more? Your surgery or Uncle Sheng's memorial? At your age, can't grasp priorities? Come immediately.
Prepping for surgery now.
Understood.
Family and friends, honored guests. Mountains bow, rivers yield way. We gather today with profound grief to mourn Mr. Sheng Yukai. On behalf of his family, we thank you for coming.
We're all family here. No need to be nervous.
I'm sorry. I thought you were Zhou Yanjing.
Yanjing is behind you. Yuxi. What are you thinking about?
Hey, are you going to marry Miss Bai? But do you love Miss Bai?
In my position, love isn't the most important thing.
Long time no see.
It's been a while.
Lin Yuxi. With so many people watching. You sit next to your husband's brother. What do you mean by that?
Yuxi, I'll take you home.
No need. I'm waiting for Zhou Yanjing.
Yanjing has already left. Get in the car.
Hey, just drop me off at the subway station ahead.
Going home. We're all family here. No need to be polite.
Not for long.
My brother brought you back? Sitting next to him, sitting so naturally. What? When I'm not home, do you often sit there?
I mistook him for someone else.
Mistaking your own husband? Did you follow him all the way to bed, only to realize that the person wasn't me?
You can insult me, but in your heart, is that what you think of your brother?
He's not. But you might be.
Same to you. I just mistook someone. It's still better than you flaunting Jang Nan around town. What right do you have to say that to me?
Why are you bringing up Jang Nan? She's someone Uncle Sheng watched grow up. The old man passed away, and she went to pay her respects. Is there a problem with that?
Yes. You brought her to the memorial service out of sentimentality. Going to the US to find her was also for business development. When you were in New York, spending day and night together, did you sleep together? How many times?
Who told you that I slept with her? You were hiding under my bed?
If not her, then who? Don't tell me these past 2 years, you've kept yourself chaste and remained virtuous. You, a notorious playboy. Do you even believe that yourself?
I'm the playboy? In your eyes, I'm just some restless, obsessive man to you?
Aren't you? If you weren't so restless, why would you love Jang Nan and still lead me on?
Fine. I'm the notorious playboy. Hopelessly obsessed and restless man. I can't go a day without a woman, or I'll go mad.
Zhou Yanjing, what are you doing? Let me go.
What do you think I'm doing? If you don't satisfy me, how can I focus on arguing with you?
You're insane.
You actually dared to hit that hard?
Release me.
Why are you running? This is just normal marital duty. Your husband is worked up, so you'll have to bear with me, fulfilling your marital duties.
Your darned uncle teach you this? Your darned uncle teach you this?
I don't have an uncle. How about next time when you see my grandmother? How about next time when you see my grandmother, you can talk about giving me one uncle if she wants to. No way. My grandpa's gone too. Expecting her at her age alone? Probably not gonna happen.
Get up.
I've never slept with other women.
Lin Yuxi. Whether he's had sex with others doesn't prove anything. He stopped loving you long ago.
The old master's birthday is the day after tomorrow. You're coming with me.
Given our current relationship, why bother putting on this charade? Who's this act for?
However reluctant you are, you're still my wife. Do your duty. Old master.
When wine goes missing from our cellar, I know you're back.
I kept dreaming you missed me, so I rushed back to see you to ease my longing heart.
You brat. Haven't seen Yuxi in ages. You two have been married 3 years now. When are you having kids?
We haven't thought about that yet.
Right.
Then consider it. Don't you think, with your perfect genes, not having kids is a crime?
Actually, stay childless isn't my fault.
No. Are you saying the problem lies with me?
This kind of matter, I can't discuss with others. You tell him yourself.
Yanjing, we need to treat this condition. Face it instead of avoiding it.
I am not sick.
You're not sick? What's going on here?
She...
Why spray me?
You chose to stand there. I spray whoever I want. Trying to run? Today I'll soak you completely. Stay right there!
You should run. Run and warm yourself up. Later when you fall, you won't cramp.
I definitely won't fall.
I'll throw you down.
I don't believe you'd throw me down. I'll take off your makeup.
My wife's makeup is so beautiful, why remove it? My wife's makeup is so good, why take it off?
Doesn't look good at all. She's hideous.
Nah.
What school do you go to? Some kind of inhumane school. Your aesthetics lesson is bad. It's quite heavy. Go play with it.
You kid, why are you so naughty? Mr. Zhou, sorry, I'm so sorry. Look, after all, we still have projects to collaborate on, right? Aren't you coming over here?
Collaboration? I'd still like to talk with you first. About the education project? You don't know how to teach kids. Stand over there. Watch carefully. Learn well. You, what's your name?
I am your dad.
You are your dad? Your dad's so good at naming things? Named you your dad? Such a nice name.
You kid, how can you talk like that? This is your Uncle Joe.
I certainly don't have a nephew who needs a lesson. However, you're lucky today. Someone as good-hearted as me. Not everyone can meet. Your dad doesn't know how to teach you. I'll teach you. Come here.
Let me go. Let me go. Let me go.
Mr. Joe, he's just a kid. He just saw your wife is beautiful and wanted to play with her. He didn't mean anything bad.
Why are you in such a hurry? His aesthetic sense is twisted. Help him correct it.
Let me go, you big idiot. Believe it or not, I'll kill you.
Your parents didn't teach you to brush your teeth? Your breath stinks. Get down. Drink some foot washing water. Rinse your mouth.
Spare him, Mr. Joe.
Yanjing. You little rascal. Aren't you too old for this? Bullying a child? At least have the decency to hide it from others.
I'm serving justice here. No need to hide it.
Yanjing. He's just a kid. However he offended you, let him go first.
Old Master Shi, I'm a kid too. Kids messing around. It's just playing. Why don't won't you just stand there and watch?
Apologize, and he'll let you down.
Sorry.
The wind's too loud. Can't hear you? Who are you apologizing to?
Sorry, old madam.
Who's this, old madam? My wife's a young lady. You little brat, who are you calling?
Sorry, Miss Lin. I know I was wrong. Please forgive me.
What exactly did you do?
I shouldn't have squirted you because you are pretty. I'll never do it again.
What makes you so chubby? You're overweight. Next time you see me coming, run for your life, or I'll throw you into the pond. You'll stay there until you drink every last drop.
I'm calling the cops. They'll arrest you.
Shut your mouth. All you do is cause trouble. Nothing but trouble. No food for 3 days. Mr. Zhou, Mrs. Zhou. We're terribly sorry. I failed to discipline him. we'll make sure to teach him a lesson. Strict discipline coming.
It's fine. He's still young. Kids are fragile. Just spank him a few times.
Film the punishment. I need proof.
How old are you? And how old is he? Bullying a child. Shame on you.
What can I say? I didn't start bullying yesterday. Why is it so cold? That hand. You get bullied and don't even fight back. If I weren't here today, would you just let him get away with it?
If you hadn't come, I would have shoved him down there already.
And then?
Then if someone saw it, I'd jump down and rescue him myself.
Taking out 1,000, losing 1,200, he's way tougher than you.
What else could I do? I don't have your freakish strength to pin him down. I couldn't lift him.
Can't lift him? Couldn't you call for help? I'm still breathing, come to me first. As long as I'm here, I won't let anyone mess with you.
Dr. Lin, we've got a car crash victim admitted to our hospital. Dean Q specifically requested you. You need to come check immediately.
Got it. I'm on my way. I'm heading to the hospital. Probably caught a chill at the Shi family event.
Madam, it's very late. Are you done for the day? Mr. Zhou sent me to pick you up.
Too late now. I won't go back. I'll stay in the duty room tonight.
Madam, are you coming down with a cold?
It's nothing. The hospital has medicine. Lin Yuxi, you're getting divorced soon. Last night's gift from the patient's family.
That patient has regained consciousness. All vital signs are stable.
Dr. Lin, you're here. About yesterday, thank you so much.
Just doing my job. No need for gifts. I'll keep the flowers, but decline the present.
This doesn't cost much. Just a token of my appreciation.
So it's you. I told Mom you wouldn't dare accept it. She didn't believe me. Your hospital has rules, right? If you dare take bribes privately, I'll report you.
You seem to have a problem with me. Have we met before?
Not exactly. But I thought I'd leave an impression. Remember 2 years ago at Shi Tang's birthday party when you came looking for your husband? I asked him a question that night. I asked him back then. Brother Yunjing, you and Sister Jang Nan were getting along so well. Why suddenly want to marry someone else? Do you remember how he answered that? Need me to refresh your memory?
If I can't marry the one I want, I'll settle for someone else. What's wrong with that?
So it's you.
I really don't understand you. Why would you cling desperately to someone who doesn't love you? Don't you have any self-respect?
Right, still not divorced? So what? Jang Nan's not anxious. Why are you in such a rush?
I just can't stand seeing you steal Sister Jang Nan's things. Sister Jang Nan and Brother Yanjing were deeply in love childhood sweethearts. If they hadn't broken up, you took advantage of the situation. Did you really think you could marry him? To put it nicely, you're the Zhou family's adopted daughter. But everyone knows you're just some nobody living in the servants' quarters. You're not even worthy of Sister Jang Nan's little finger.
Xingxian, how dare you talk to Dr. Lin like that? Dr. Lin, please don't be angry. This child has always been like this, hot-tempered and tactless. Please don't take it to heart.
It's fine. What she said is true. But since I've already taken him, what can you do about it? Zhou Yanjing is just some philandering scum who plays with women's hearts. He's not some treasure. If Jang Nan wants him back, she can just take him from me again.
You. Brother Yanjing.
Did I come at a bad time? When bad-mouthing someone behind their back, you should check if anyone's around. Getting caught red-handed is so embarrassing.
What brings you here?
I had a feeling first thing this morning that someone would badmouth me today. Came specifically to see how my dear wife usually spends her time badmouthing me.
Am I wrong?
Not at all. Well said. Being the wife of a scumbag like me must have been hard these years.
Good you know it.
Today's mess is all Xingxian's fault for blabbing nonsense. Don't you dare.
She talks too much. Out of respect for you and Mr. Tan, I'll let it slide this time. Next time, I won't hesitate to teach her manners myself. Ask Mr. Wang if you don't believe me. His chubby son's stupid illness was cured by whom?
Aren't these clothes for Madam? The weather forecast says a Siberian cold front is coming.
Let her freeze then.
You had to shoot your mouth off. Now look what happened.
They've had issues for a long time. Not my fault.
If not for Dr. Lin, you'd have lost your eyes. Watch your tongue from now on. Never mention her being Zhou's adopted daughter. You kids have no idea what really happened.
What's the truth?
Dr. Lin's father was a senior manager at Hengtai Bank before he died. Their family was kidnapped due to internal power struggles at Hengtai Bank. Her parents were killed because of it. She barely escaped with her life. Don't you know her father was a loyal man? He'd rather die than betray the Zhou family. That's why she ended up losing her family so young, stuck in an orphanage for years before the Zhous adopted her.
So that's the truth. I went too far earlier, didn't I? Mom, why didn't you tell me sooner?
Then be more careful next time. Be good.
Why'd you call me back here?
About the divorce. Have you told Xiaoxi?
Been too busy lately. Haven't had time.
Then you should find time soon to sit down with Xiaoxi and have a good talk. What are her terms? As long as they're reasonable. Try to meet them. She's suffered a lot these years. Compensate where needed. You two should part on good terms.
Then, what about Grandma? How will we explain it?
The master said it'd only be for 3 years. Those 3 years are already over. Your grandma isn't unreasonable. She can't make you stay with her forever.
I wouldn't bet on that. Grandma is a handful. She's my wife. Worry about your own. That's all. Leave my affairs alone.
You useless thing? Get out here!
It's not like I'm the one filing for divorce. Why are you hitting me? You've got guts. Go hit your granddaughter-in-law.
I'll hit you. What about it? Stop it! I don't need your help. You good for nothing. You can't even handle my precious granddaughter-in-law. You can't even appease her. You. What good is such a pretty face?
Grandma, am I your grandson or not? Or just her son-in-law? Why are you always siding with outsiders?
Shaoxi grew up under my care. What's the difference between her and my own granddaughter? You're the outsider.
Okay, I'm the outsider. How about you just adopt her as your sister? Then in the future, I'll treat her like my own ancestor.
You two? It's obvious you like each other. Why did things have to come to this?
Don't talk nonsense. I don't like her.
You don't like her? You can fool others, but not me. When Shioxi first came to our family, you were so protective. If anyone bullied her, you'd immediately get all passive-aggressive on them. I said Shioxi could choose someone to marry. You agreed to it yourself, right?
If it wasn't for you being so desperate, would I have agreed?
Someone as unruly as you, if you didn't really want her, who can force you to do anything?
She's the one who wants a divorce, not me. It's her.
What? Then why are you standing here? What are you doing? Go after your wife. In those short dramas, they always show guys like you who say the opposite of what they mean, are useless and can't speak up. That's in those domineering CEO stories, you're the hardest kind to win back a wife. If you don't go now, you'll be in the crematorium sooner than I will. Go now. Go get her.
Grandma, your staff skills are pretty good. What? It's a beggar's sect heirloom.
That's right. The dog-beating staff technique. So what?
Here to pick you up.
You scared me. Wait a sec. Hello?
Yuxi?
Ms. Jiang. What's up?
Nothing urgent. Just wanted to say I came back not long ago. Little Tang and the guys rounded up some friends to help throw a welcome party. They insisted on making a grand celebration. Wondering if you'd honor us with your presence. It's been ages since we last met.
But I have.
Don't tell me you're going to use work as an excuse. I checked with Yanjing. You're off duty today.
Jang Nan, why didn't you tell me you were coming back?
Who are...
It's Xiao. Missed you to death! Your welcome party? Wild horses couldn't keep us away. Even if it's raining knives, we'll crawl there if we have to. Send us the address. See you tonight. Love ya.
What are we going for?
Off to start a cat fight? Watch your mouth! Do we look like drama queens to you? Anyway, keep your wits tonight. Hide under a table if needed.
Thanks, Xiao. You're a lifesaver.
What do you expect? You're always holding me back.
What?
You, Sis Yuxi? What brings you here?
And you are? Who are you to call her that? She's only got one true bestie, me.
Where are Sister Jang Nan and Brother Yanjing? They're running late.
Relax. Don't you dare ruin Yanjin's plan.
Yuxi, what brings you here? We're here welcoming Jang Nan. This is awkward.
Knew it. She's up to no good. You've got some nerve inviting someone to catch their own affair. Unbelievable. Just wait till I...
What are you doing here? And dressed like that?
Wasn't it you guys who invited me here?
I invited Yuxi over. Why so aggressive? Just ignore him. Perfect timing. Everyone's been waiting.
For me? Since when did I have this much influence?
Yushi, you're different now, not the person I knew.
Let's just say I've been taking sarcasm supplements.
Yuxi, come sit with us.
Jang Nan, Shitong mentioned you're back for good this time. Finally decided to return to your homeland's embrace?
Can't help it. American food got boring fast. Nothing beats Chinese cuisine.
Second young master, thriving on Wall Street, had it all. Why come back now? Oh, so you're the reason he returned with?
Don't assume things. Yanjing doesn't make emotional decisions.
No wonder. Zhou Yanjing suddenly returned home. Turns out it's because Jang Nan's back. Followed someone to America. Now comes crawling back? Talk about blind devotion.
He's watching you. You two have such a creepy connection. Mention his name and he materializes.
Stop teasing me.
Yuxi, you and Yanjing should get divorced.
Yeah.
Better split up.
Who do you think you are? How dare you force our Jixi to divorce? Let those two cheaters be together.
Why are you being so harsh with your words? Brother Yanjing and sister Jang Nan were always meant to be. By that logic. Yuxi was the one who came later.
If Zhou Yanjing really loved Jang Nan, why would he ever mess with our Shixi? If it weren't for him, our Xiaoxi wouldn't have fallen into depression. Him? He's pure scum.
Depression? Yuxi.
For 2 whole years, if I hadn't stayed by her side, she might have.
So. It's all in the past now.
Yuxi.
Bottom line, no matter what they were before, legally speaking, our Shixi is Zhou Yanjing's lawful wife. Jang Nan's actions make her the mistress.
What the hell do you know?
Oh, I know you.
Who are you calling hell?
I mean you. I'll gouge out your damn eyes. You want to try me?
You?
I warned you.
You. You.
Sis, you look even more stunning than last time. Gorgeous.
We've met before.
Don't you remember? Last time when you and second young master went to Fuming Mountain for meteor showers, we crossed paths there.
Meteor.
Make a wish. What did you wish for?
Not telling.
Was it about me?
As for me, I wish that next time when meteors fall, you'd still watch them with me.
Then I'll make a wish too. I hope next meteor shower arrives, I can still be with you.
Are you crazy?
What's wrong with me?
People.
What about people? We're married, shouldn't we be? Let's go. Why didn't you buy bigger ones?
What a coincidence.
Tell Chairman Wan either increase our underwriting share to a satisfactory level, or forget cooperation, or cooperation ends here.
Bro, I've got things to do.
This fruit wine's not bad. Sweet but not cloying. Try some?
No thanks.
What's wrong? Do you only accept drinks from your husband?
I've work tomorrow.
Just one glass. Won't affect your schedule. Scared I put something in your drink? Relax, your husband's right here. Wouldn't dare.
Your friend?
Don't know him.
Chatting up strangers so eagerly? You really attract attention.
I'm not flirting.
Fine, you're innocent. Who are you?
I'm Weibin. We met at Fuming Mountain.
Fuming Mountain? No memory of that.
Mr. Zhou has such convenient memory. If that's all, I'll take off.
That tiny portion? Feeding a cat? What's that face? Eating your cake makes you stingy? Here. To compensate? Enough?
You didn't wash hands. You didn't wash your hands.
Forgot. Our Dr. Lin has a clean freak habit.
Mr. Busyman. Done with your call? Everyone's waiting for billiards.
I'm done. Finished eating? Let's go home after.
Leaving so early? The party's just getting started. Guys, we've been looking for you.
Why look for me? I'm not their mom.
Don't forget to grab the clothes upstairs. Still in the room. The housekeeper probably hasn't washed them yet.
Threw away my flowers without hesitation.
They're not even mine. Who cares? The flowers are Jang Nan's. So is Jang Nan. Not mine? I don't want it.
You're throwing a fit again?
Yanjing, why are you always so harsh on Yuxi? Yuxi, it's not what you think. Before you arrived, Xiao Tang was messing around, spraying champagne at me. I hid behind Yanjing. Xiao Tang accidentally spilled champagne on him. Don't misunderstand.
No misunderstanding here. You're the perfect little family trio.
Yuxi. Go explain to her. Clear things up. Avoid any misunderstandings.
This doesn't concern you.
Yanjing, your clothes.
Throw it away.
Are you not? You drink too much.
I cover for you. Yuxi is very good. We go together dealing with that scumbag, all right?
Yuxi, you're leaving now?
You should also go back to the ward. Take a picture of me, not before 10 o'clock. Receive your photo. I'll look for you. Responsible nurse. Have a good chat.
You know, right?
I know.
Send Xiao Xiao back first.
Mrs. Zhou's temper, so big dare I say no.
This brother. Maybach open, it's not cool. When? Lend it to me.
Miss you. This car, it's the second son's car.
You take advantage of him. When on a business trip, secretly give me open.
I'm not deaf. Do you want a horn? I'll make it louder.
You are not deaf, but you're blind. You even bustle us, such a good girl. You don't even like, are you blind?
Xiao, stop it.
You just smiled and I told you, if you weren't Lin Yuxi's friend, you this brainless fool don't know death. How many times?
Why did you scold her?
Isn't that? Did she scold me first?
She didn't scold you.
Lin Yuxi, you can pull the rack. Is it more obvious?
Just toward me pissed you off.
You're protecting her?
I protect her. Because she's the only one will protect me. In this world, there are too few people who love me. Only Zhao will unwavering love to me. Take me forever in the first place.
That close. Didn't I protect you?
You're still protecting your Jang Nan.
You want a divorce? You don't have. Tell her something.
You just when I am unreasonable, it's me can't wait to get a divorce. Also me in marriage with the ex bickering.
Wait is not long, and annoying skills, a lot of upside down. Fuming Mountain. Do you still remember? Actually, that back. I'm real. Want to take you to see the meteor shower. Honestly, our life together could still work out if we try to make it through. Otherwise, let's not get divorced. Honestly, our life together could still work out if we try to make it through. Otherwise, let's not get divorced.
I don't remember anything. Everything about you and me. I want to forget it all.
What exactly was I expecting from you?
Are we leaving or not? If we stay here, I'll throw up in the car.
Lin Yuxi. The divorce agreements state your demands. After 3 years together, you deserve compensation. Whatever you need, just ask directly. I'll give you everything I can.
What is this? Compensation for toying with my feelings?
Take it however you want. While I'm still willing to negotiate, tell me what you want right now.
Fair enough. We were together 6 months. You used me. As a man? The Zhou family's wealth. Young Master Zhou wouldn't be stingy with his women.
What do you mean by that remark?
The villa in the northern suburbs. Can I have it?
Look, Sixi's being a sleepyhead. Sisi, want to build a snowman?
Can we really?
The snow's too heavy outside. Roads are blocked. We might be stuck here together for 3 months. So we'll have plenty of time to build snowmen slowly. Why do you want that villa?
It's valuable.
We're currently living in the house costs 5 times more than that place in the northern suburbs.
That house you're in now was your parents' wedding gift to you. You'll still need it in the future.
Did you think I'd live there after getting married? Don't be naive.
Go wherever you want. I'll only accept the villa in the northern suburbs.
Why are you so obsessed with that property?
It can be sold for cash.
If it's money you want, I can give you cash directly. Isn't that better?
If you're unwilling, just say so.
That villa has grown on me too. It's perfect for vacations. Great snow views.
So you plan to take Jang Nan there for winter trips, don't you?
What does Jang Nan have to do with this?
If you want snow, go anywhere else. The northern suburbs area has terrible roads. Snow blocks traffic for months every winter. It's impractical.
Rest assured, young master. We'll clear the snow in 3 days. Won't delay your travels.
3 days?
Please don't be upset. I'll push them to finish a day earlier.
Forget it. Don't bother. You actually believed. The road closure lasted 3 months. Even if Lynn City Services wouldn't keep a major highway closed for snow for 3 months. With this heavy snow, roads are blocked. You'll have to stay trapped here with me for 3 months.
What are you implying?
Tomorrow, I'll have Yang Kang list all properties under my name in a spreadsheet. Pick anyone you like except the Northern Villa. That place is off the table. I have work to do.
At least it's not just me stuck here alone. Why did you make me find out now?
Mr. Zhou, your wife said she doesn't want the property. Just convert it to cash and transfer the funds. I've prepared the amount based on Songyunbei property value. The cash equivalent is ready to transfer. Should I process the payment now?
The money's in my account. Does that bother you? Is that it?
Mr. Zhou, perhaps you should take a few days off. Since that day, you haven't stepped home in 2 weeks.
Why would I go home?
The team's been working nonstop for 15 days. If this continues, people might collapse. We'd have to pay massive compensation.
What? I can't afford that?
Mr. Zhou, you're not actually scared to go home?
Lin Yuxi. Lin Yuxi? The clothes are still here. Thankfully, the cat's still here. It didn't leave.
Oh my God. How did the cat get out?
How would I know? That's how I found it when I got back. You must have left the door open. Call Yuxi and phone her. The cat you adopted is your responsibility to catch.
Mrs. has been away in another province for a few days attending an academic conference. She won't be back until the day after tomorrow.
She's keeping herself busy. Get some paper.
Baby, you're finally back. I missed you so much.
Missed you too. Today. Let's skip today. Let me treat you to dinner tomorrow.
While you were away, did you know? I saw Shiteng posting on social media hanging out with Zhou Yanjing and his crew skiing. Bunch of spoiled rich kids.
Driver, please head to the northern suburbs.
Miss, why go all the way out there?
Just want to see it. One last look.
Sneaking around like that. I thought we had a burglar. So sneaky. I thought we had a burglar.
Weren't you going skiing? Don't tell me he actually brought Jang Nan here?
Where's the first aid kit?
Cabinet by the dining table. Top left drawer.
Which one's for allergies?
Google it yourself.
Dr. Lin really is an angel in white. Your cat is making me allergic. Even if you have no professional ethics, you should take some responsibility. If you don't want to be responsible, then later, I'll throw your cat out in the snow. Don't blame me.
Apply it once or twice a day. There's no loratadine here. Take it when you get back tomorrow.
Help me apply it.
You can ask the person upstairs to help you.
Who's upstairs? This house is haunted.
Jang Nan. She's not here.
You did that on purpose.
I didn't use any force.
I mean, you're breathing on my neck.
Even if I were a paramecium, I'd still need to breathe.
I'm having a reaction.
That's just you being horny. Let go.
Don't call me that. If you call me that again, I'll get even more excited.
Are you sick?
Have you been drinking? You've been drinking?
What's it to you?
You reek of alcohol. How much did you drink?
I didn't.
I don't buy it. Let me check. Lin Yuxi, why did you have to kiss me?
You kissed me first.
I barely touched you. 1 second at most. You kissed me for 5 seconds. No way. You owe me.
What do you want then?
I want to kiss you back.
Someone's here.
Why care about others?
Yanjing, are you in there? I brought food back.
Did you bring Jang Nan here?
What, Jang Nan?
You clearly brought her here. Why lie? So Yanjing, can't you just ever control your urges?
It's not that. Does my touch disgust you so much?
I'm scared of diseases.
Lin Yuxi, have I spoiled you too much? You give me dirty looks every day. Who else would dare talk to me like this?
How dare I make young Master Zhou suffer my attitude?
Get out!
Already leaving.
Yuxi, why are you here? Yuxi, what are you doing here?
Why am I here? When you become the rightful Mrs. Zhou, then you can ask such questions. Here and now, I am Mrs. Zhou. I didn't ask why you're here. Showing up like this is mercy enough. You're the one squatting here. Don't try to push your luck.
Yuxi, are you misunderstanding something?
Is it a mistake? Or deliberate?
You and Yuxi fought again?
Who sent you here?
You left the ski resort so quickly, Tang told me you came here. No food around here, I worried you hadn't eaten. Brought you something.
If you don't come, I'll eat it all.
You and Yuxi's relationship is so turbulent. When she left, she seemed furious. Giving you the cold shoulder.
That rotten temper. Who spoiled her?
Yuxi.
Need something?
I want to apologize. Yesterday, when I asked, that meant nothing. You skipped skiing. I was surprised to see you here.
Such a small matter. You came all the way just to apologize? Why not report it to the UN?
Yuxi. Truth is, I won't hide it. I still love Yanjing. Our breakup was a rash decision. Back then, I was too proud, waited for him to come beg forgiveness. But then his grandma fell ill. When I found out, you were already married.
So you're saying, like, I took advantage? Remember this. The Joes begged me to marry Zhou Yanjing. It wasn't my choice.
I know I shouldn't keep loving him. But the two of you aren't happy together. Otherwise, he wouldn't have rushed to New York shortly after marrying you. Right?
Are you done performing?
I'm saying this with no hidden agenda. Just want you to know between Yanjing and me is completely pure. Nothing improper. Before your divorce is finalized, I'll never overstep my boundaries.
This is my first time seeing such a brazen mistress, confronting the wife to claim territory. But it's fine. You two can keep your act. I'll expedite the divorce proceedings. Just be patient.
Cixi, what brings you here? Long time no see.
What a coincidence. Just returned from the States.
Why are you at the hospital? Feeling unwell?
No, visiting a friend. This is Dr. Lin, my classmate.
Nice to meet you, Dr. Lin. Cixi and I go way back. Pleasure meeting you.
Her nickname's Jixi. Your nickname's Zixi too?
Yes. Only childhood friends know that name. Did Yanjing call you Shixi too? I recall Yanjing using that name. See? We have more in common than I thought.
I'll leave you to your reunion. I'll head out. Zhou Yanjing, when you call Zixi, is that me? Or am I just a substitute for Jang Nan?
Mr. Zhou, Mrs. Zhou's villa payment has been overdue for a long time. Why don't we transfer the funds now?
I didn't pressure you. Stop your yapping. If you love sending money so much, why not wire your own savings to someone else?
No more, I quit.
Bro, what's the order?
I'm at the bar and saw Yuxi. Where are you? Come pick her up.
It's not like her first time at a bar. Wait, why are you more nervous than me?
Aiken Bar. Get here right now. She looks off.
Jang Nan is also called Shiki. Zhou Yanjing. When you held me those nights, were you calling Zixi or Zixi?
Look, Cixi's a little sleepyhead.
When you kissed me, your eyes were on me. But which Zixi were you thinking of?
Shixi.
I thought you at least loved me once. Even if it was just for a little while.
Cixi, how many times must I tell you? From now on, I'll be the only cook here. Enough!
Yuxi, you're drunk.
Zhou Yanjing. Why don't you like me anymore? Because I'm not likable. So you threw me away so quickly, didn't you?
Shishi.
Don't call me that. Why don't you love me anymore? Why, are you using me as a substitute for someone else?
Yuxi. There must be a misunderstanding between you. Yanjing?
How pathetic. I just found out today. You've never truly loved me. My suffering, my pain, my desperate struggles. From the beginning, it's all been a joke. Even my name was borrowed from another. In this world, there's simply no one who loves me. The people who loved me most, my parents, died in that abandoned factory, perished on that freezing winter night. They traded their lives for my chance to survive. My life was stolen from death's grasp by them. I should have died there too. If only I had died that day. Everything would.
Yuxi. Yanjing must be busy. Let me take you home now. What has Yanjing done to make you like this?
Why don't you love me anymore? You don't love me.
Why are you just standing there?
How about you finish what you started and see it through? Just take her all the way home.
Yanjing, I don't know how you bullied Xiaoxi. Look at her, crying her eyes out.
Me bully her? Since when do I get to do that? Why don't you teach me how to be her husband?
Yanjing, the Zhou family doesn't accept irresponsible behavior. I don't care about your private affairs. But as long as Xiaoxi is your wife, you must fulfill your responsibilities.
Shou Yanjing. You jerk.
Look at you, drunk out of your mind, still cursing at me.
I have things to do. Sort out your issues yourselves.
Lin Yuxi, you're driving me crazy.
Asshole. You.
Shut up. Are you made of water, crying this much? How dare you go out alone and drink so much? If someone sold you, you wouldn't notice. Sleeping like a log. Might as well sell you off. Tell me, if I sold you, could you even find your way home? Never mind. Won't sell you. Too dumb. To find your way back.
I miss you so much.
Who are you thinking about?
Mrs. Lin, I found a home for the cat with the neighbors in Building 12. They adore pets, and they're happy to adopt.
That's wonderful. Thank you. I appreciate all your efforts.
Mrs. Lin, you seem a bit off today.
It's nothing. I figured things out. The storm has passed, and the skies will clear again.
Heading out. Since I came back, your conversations with me have been so sarcastic. Why are you so calm today?
Oh? My apologies if I made you uncomfortable.
What happened to you yesterday? Drinking alone?
It doesn't matter. It's irrelevant now. Since Zhou Yanjing never loved me, everything I clung to in the past was never worth holding on to. In this world, there's nothing left that can hurt me. Lin Yusi, congratulations. Now you're armored. And invulnerable. From now on, I'll stay here to be with you all, okay?
Beat that bastard to death. We can't possibly forgive him. Xiaoxi, you came to see me. Oh, Xiaoxi, did you come to say goodbye to Grandma?
Grandma, no matter what happens between me and Yanjing wherever I go, you'll always be my grandmother.
Xiaoxi, did I do something wrong?
You did this for me. I know you care for me. You worried the Zhous would mistreat me after you're gone. That's why you forced Yanjing to marry me. We're just not meant to be.
No, Xiaoxi. Yanjing may be reckless, but he truly loves you. My grandson can't hide it from me. I also know. You love him too. Could you give him more time?
I did love him. But Grandma, it's been too painful.
Xiaoxi.
Grandma, it hurts too much. I can't love anymore.
You're a good girl. Yanjing doesn't deserve you.
Grandma, I'll come back to visit you often. No matter where I am. You'll always be my grandma.
Madam, I just bought groceries. These are all your favorites today.
I've sent the cat to Building 12. Don't worry about it.
That's wonderful. I'll go cook for you now.
Auntie Chen, you've worked hard these days. Take the day off today.
What's going on today? Feels strange.
Mr. Zhou, this is our after-sales contract, our first quarter.
This busy man has time to call me now.
Are you free? Got a minute?
This evening.
Mr. Zhou, we have an appointment with the SRC tonight.
No other plans. What's up?
About the divorce. We still haven't properly discussed it. Since you're free now, let's settle everything once and for all.
Are you a doctor or the Grim Reaper, always trying to end people's lives?
When will you be back?
Another meeting later. Getting home will take about an hour and a half.
Okay, I'll wait.
Mr. Zhou, our Q1 performance isn't looking good.
Enough.
Are you back yet?
Hello, Yuxi?
I see now. Where's Yanjing?
We have an urgent situation here. He can't leave right now. Are you waiting for him? Might be a while longer.
Okay. Got it. Turns out I'm the only one who thinks endings need proper, dignified closure.
Your brain CT results are in. Everything looks normal. Your knee injury needs rest.
Yang Kang brought your phone over. Yuxi called you multiple times. She seemed urgently worried. I answered for you. Yanjing, I'm feeling some pain. If you need to go, just head back. I'll be fine here.
I've already paid the bill. I'll leave Yang Kang here. If anything comes up, call him.
Yang Kang, I'm starting to fear him now.
What's going on? Not answering calls.
I'm so sorry. But Miss Jiang... Mr. Zhou was rushing to see his wife. You shouldn't have stepped out suddenly. I didn't see you, hence the collision.
Are you suggesting I staged this?
No. That's not what I meant.
It's so late already. She's probably asleep by now. When she sleeps, she uses Do Not Disturb mode. Not answering calls is normal for her. Her clothes are still here. She can't be gone. Is it because she's not here? Why does it feel this room? Like something's missing? I told you that cat was up to no good. Even learned to sneak around. Getting back at me. Not answering calls. Then bolts without a word. Sulking again? Went out drinking. She actually left.
Dr. Lin, your mid-level professional title promotion evaluation wasn't approved.
How come?
They said this year there's limited quota. In our department, only Su Cheng got promoted. You know why? Su Cheng's grand-aunt's husband is our hospital director.
Director Yuan, my professional title promotion assessment was rejected?
Shaolin, the hospital has limited quotas this year. Seniority matters. It's only fair others get priority.
Su Cheng and I joined the hospital together. Her skills aren't as strong as mine. Her performance is worse. Why did she get promoted before me?
Is Sucheng any less than you? Your skills are equally matched. Who gets promoted first makes no difference.
Equals mine. In 2 years, she's caused so many messes. How many medical errors? Without your protection, could she have survived this long?
Who do you think you are? If you don't correct your attitude, you won't get promoted next year either. I'm putting this on record.
You keep acting cocky around me. Now I'm promoted to attending physician before you. Show some respect from now on.
Your connections help, but doctors need actual skills. True competence. Director UN won't stay in ophthalmology forever. The dean will retire someday. They can't shield you forever. Protection won't last.
You're just jealous I got promoted first. Director Yuan backs me. So what? The dean's my cousin's uncle. While he's in charge, I'll stay above you. Go find your own patron.
So promotions here depend on connections. Seems my wife's support isn't tough enough.
Your wife?
No wonder you've been coming home every day with that sour look on your face. No wonder you've been taking it out on me after being mistreated at the hospital. Taking your frustrations out on me? My fault. It's your husband's incompetence letting you suffer at work. Our connections aren't as strong as others. What should I do then? Should I buy the hospital to cheer you up?
You can't buy a public hospital.
With the Zhou family's powerful backing, why didn't you say so earlier?
Mr. Zhou, there must be some misunderstanding here, since there are doubts about last evaluation's fairness. To ensure justice, all previous assessment results are hereby invalidated.
Uncle, how could you do this? You promised me.
Dr. Lin, rest assured. I'll give you a satisfactory resolution.
Thank you, Director.
Mr. Zhou, are you satisfied with this outcome?
Fortunately, we have a director like you, so principled and impartial, leading this hospital with you overseeing things. Who dare abuse power to bully my wife?
Dr. Lin, if this happens again, come directly to me. I'll handle the situation personally. You two come with me.
Safe travels, Director.
Zhou and Jing, are you insane?
Can we talk?
There's nothing to discuss between us.
Didn't you say yesterday you needed to talk? What did you want to say?
I have nothing to say. I'm free these days. Pick a time to finalize the paperwork.
You're not talking about the house in North Suburb that you wanted, are you? I'll translate it for you.
Forget it. I don't want it anymore.
You keep changing your mind. Want it one moment, Lin Yuxi. How can you be so indecisive?
First you refuse, then you insist on giving. You're even harder to read than I am.
Fine. If you don't want the house, but I don't have that much cash on hand. The company's funds are tight recently. I can't spare that much cash right now.
Then I'll take nothing at all.
Did you move back? To your parents' place in that tiny house? It's way too cramped. You move back here, I'll leave.
Not moving. What do you plan to do with the villa? What's your plan? Once the papers are ready, have your lawyer send them over. Your mother's been hounding me nonstop.
From now on, ignore her calls. I'll handle any issues. Lin Yuxi. Your cooking is really bad.
No one forced you to eat it. Did you eat the dinner I made last night?
You made food for me, your husband, but won't let me eat it? Who's it for then?
Tomorrow at 10 a.m., Civil Affairs Bureau.
Must we go through with this?
It has to be this way.
It was truly awful. Old lady's here to practice staff techniques with me.
Stop messing around, kid. You're actually divorcing Shoxi today?
She told you, huh?
Since you don't love her and don't cherish her, why are you still unwilling to let go?
Just stay out of this.
Back then, I made a mistake. Naturally, I have to end it.
You're really something. Years ago, you forced me to marry her. Now you're forcing me to divorce. What is it? In the whole Joe family, am I the only one who's easy to bully? Then shouldn't I at least get to decide on one thing, like getting married or divorced?
If you want to see me die of anger here, then you decide.
Grandma? Grandma? Back then, you all didn't want me to compete with my brother for the family fortune. So you ordered me not to study finance, nor let me work at our own bank. You wanted to ruin me. You even forced me to marry Lin Yuxi. Now, I've built my own business without borrowing a cent from the family. And now you're forcing me to get divorced. In your eyes, what am I to you people? Grandma.
I know. It's all my fault. I'm sorry. But Yuxi is innocent. Grandma begs you. Let her go, please.
Grandma. Even you are forcing me? I let her go. But who will let me go?
My child,
Take the old woman back to rest.
Yunjing, where are you going?
Civil Affairs Bureau. Won't you take another look? Aren't you afraid I'll set a trap for you?
Aren't you generous? You gave Sung Yunbei away. That house and the compensation double what it was originally.
A 30-day cooling-off period. Within 30 days after it expires, apply for your divorce certificate. If you miss the deadline and don't come, it will automatically be considered a withdrawal of your divorce application.
Lin Yuxi. Lin Yuxi. When are you free? I'll have Yang Kang help you with the transfer.
Got it.
Lin Yuxi.
What's wrong now?
It's time. Get the divorce papers. No stalling.
You can rest assured.
Lin Yuxi.
Could you just say it all at once?
Yuxi, you're here.
Why did you call me? Less than a day and you're already antsy?
Dr. Lin, I'm Xingchen's brother, Tan Yu.
Hello.
Her temper is not very good. This period of time give you trouble.
It's really good cause trouble.
Some time ago, I'm out on business. Always listening to her mention you. She likes you.
Mr. Tan, are we not? Where have you seen I think you look familiar?
Yanjing and I are classmates.
Bro, you haven't always... Do you have a crush on Yuxi? Can you just point? Yuxi, you are not already with Zhou Yanjing divorced? He's blind in the eye. My brother has good eyes. Besides, before I didn't, I say bad things about you. I'm sorry. I'll compensate you with my brother.
Sorry. Scared you? She is think one out is one out, not for you, 'cause trouble.
Mr. Tan, or don't, this is a joke. My marriage to Yanjing, it's not good looking. And now the formalities have not been completed. You as his friend, if something comes out bad for you.
You always get used think of others? You said so much, not a word about myself.
I don't care. It's just...
You don't bother. Then I'm relieved. I'm sorry. Actually, today I'm intentionally come here. Meaning of Xingchen I also know. I cherish this time and opportunity to re-recognize.
A divorce procedure, not a minute thing? Besides, you and my brother, where to go, Jang Nan and Yanjing, are about to get engaged.
Engagement.
Yeah, haven't you heard? I heard that the Zhang and Zhou families, their parents already met.
They're them. And I'm me. Even if the paperwork's done. I'm not ready for a relationship yet.
My brother's a great guy. Kind, caring, and attentive. Unlike Yanjing, that jerk. He treats girlfriends well, though. If it were anyone else, I wouldn't introduce you.
Xingchen.
Miss Lin. Don't rush to reject me. Just treat me as a friend.
The power's out?
Hello, I'm from the property office. Your electric meter's acting up. Open the door and hand over your electricity card. I'll check it.
Hello? Property management? I'm from Building 36. My power is out. Can you send someone to check it?
Got it, ma'am. We'll dispatch a technician now.
If they didn't know about the outage, how could they send someone? Then who's outside?
Bro, isn't that? Tan Yu? Why is he with your ex-wife?
That desperate? Trying to steal my girl now?
Not cool of you to do this, even though you're divorced now. Who she dates isn't your business. If he wants to chase her, you can't stop it. But bro, we're friends, right? You could have waited a couple days.
Can't even shut you up with alcohol.
Dude, you just got divorced. Shouldn't you be relieved? Why don't you look happier?
Want a smack? You wanted this divorce?
Hell yeah! Should we throw a celebration? A divorce party? Post-divorce bash? It's trending now. Everyone's doing these parties.
A divorce banquet? What's to celebrate? Want me plastered on every billboard? Maybe announce it at Times Square. Broadcast globally, Zhou Yanjing got dumped. Tell the world the great Zhou Yanjing was left by his wife.
Bro, you actually loved her?
I heard your hospital about that Dr. Joe recently.
His wife.
Yuxi, are you okay?
It's nothing. I keep feeling like someone's been following me lately. Maybe I've been overworked lately. Just my imagination. Mr. Tan.
Xingchen called and asked me to come. He said someone's following you, worried it's dangerous alone. Insisted I come to escort you home.
Sorry for my paranoia dragging you both into this uneasiness.
Sixth sense is humanity's natural self-preservation mechanism. Though science can't fully explain it, we shouldn't dismiss its validity. If it's false, all the better. If real, we should actually be grateful for the warning.
Thank you. But perhaps I should head back alone tonight. I'm currently in the divorce cooling off period, so it's best not to trouble you.
Very well. Call me if you need anything.
Awake already? Save your strength. You can't get through this door.
What do you want from me?
I'll take my chances. Zhou Yanjing's woman. Taste as sweet as she does.
We're nothing to each other. We're divorced.
Divorced. Now I can touch you. Second young Master Zhou, what's his game? No one touches what he hasn't tired of.
If you're so competitive, why not conquer him instead? More rewarding, no?
Fitting for Zhou's woman. Those lips he kissed are truly venomous. Don't be scared. Cooperate, and I'll let you go. When I'm done...
Help! Someone help!
Scream louder. I love hearing you beg. That night at Fuming Mountain lasted all night. Heard every moment. Truth is, this room was prepared just for you. Zhou Yanjing is next door with Jang Nan right now. Keep screaming. Maybe he'll hear if you're loud enough. Who knows? Might save you.
You know, guess who I saw today?
Who? Bro, sis Yuxi.
Where was this taken?
Right next door, in private room 555. Just walked in.
Yanjing. 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 You and Yuxi are already divorced. Whatever she does is her choice. You have no right to confront her.
That privilege is mine to grant.
Are you sure you want to see what's behind that door? You're divorced now. Who she dates is none of your business anymore, Yanjing. I know it's hard to accept this, but you'll have to get used to it. Don't let your possessive impulses put her in such awkward situations, right?
Listen. He's right outside. Go call him.
Don't follow me. I need some time alone.
All right. Since no one's coming to save you, then let's get started.
Very well. Lin Yuxi, you're something else. Forget freedom. If Lin Yuxi doesn't kill me today, I'll chop that man to pieces.
Second young master, which private room are you in?
I want this private room.
Help me!
Our establishment's rules are clear. We must protect client confidentiality.
Move aside.
Second young master, please calm down.
Zhou Yanjing.
Do you hear that?
Save me.
Hear what?
Zhou Yanjing.
She's calling me. It's okay now, Lin Yuxi. You're safe now. I'm taking you home.
Second young master. She's just a woman. Can't I have some fun? We're divorced. Still clinging on?
Since you dared to touch her, the Wei family should be ready to face the consequences.
Just some woman.
Until the divorce is finalized. She's still mine. What made you think you could touch what's mine? By the way, that's a fine blade. Does it hurt? Go ahead and cry. It'll help you heal. Okay, I'm here. From now on, I'll never let anyone bully you again. Don't be scared, Zixie.
You should go. I need to be alone.
What's wrong, Sixi? You're here all alone. Aren't you scared?
I've gotten through years on my own. I'll manage. I won't be afraid.
Even now, do you still have to be this stubborn? Why aren't you wearing the protective lock I gave you?
It can't protect me anymore.
We're just divorced, not dead.
I won't let myself depend on you.
Why can't you depend on me?
We're divorced now.
Let's cancel the divorce. Please? Let's not get divorced. Please?
No. So, Yunjing, the person I hate most in this world are the ones who kidnapped and murdered my parents. The second person I despise is you, Zhu Yanjing. These 3 years of marriage have been pure torment.
Do you really loathe me?
I just want to live my own life now, far away from you.
Lin Yuxi, you're like a stone that can't be warmed.
Don't cling to Lin Yuxi. You've grown accustomed to this coldness.
Waiting for me? What's wrong?
Do you like her?
Who?
Lin Yuxi.
Had too much?
Don't hold back for me. She likes you after all. If you truly care for her, I won't stand in love's way.
What nonsense! How could Shioxi ever like me?
True feelings? She wanted to marry Shengen originally, after barely any time. How much sincerity could she feel for Yanjing? Shengen must inherit the family legacy. He can't marry her!
In Mother's eyes, if one of us must be sacrificed, that person will always be me. How pathetic. The two women I love most both love you. What am I? Just their pawn. I'm just Lin Yuxi's second choice. Options. Only when you let go do I get my turn. I'm Lin Yuxi. The fallback option only exists when you let go. Then I get my turn.
I don't know what nonsense you're saying. Shioxi would never like me. That night she was drunk, she kept crying. She kept asking why you didn't love her.
She called your name, held you in her arms.
She mistook me for you.
How can you be sure she was mistaken? What if drunkenness revealed her truth? She doesn't want my protection. But I still worry. Bro, she adores you so much. If she could truly marry you, it'd fulfill her wish.
Wish fulfilled. Are you trying to anger everyone to death?
Don't worry about our parents. I'll handle it.
Fix it. How will you fix this?
Worst case, I'll tell them I prefer men, then bring home a pretty boy. Would she hate male daughter-in-law, or would she still hate Lin Yuxi more?
Keep fooling around. Yanjing. You're currently too close to see clearly. Love should be reclaimed.
Sis Yuxi, listen. This hot spring resort opened by my friend perfect for healing all kinds of pain, especially heartbreaks.
Yuxi divorce cooling off period, just days left till it's over. What heartbreak healing?
So this means we can finally get the divorce papers. Congratulations.
Same to you.
Welcome.
You're so handsome. Is this place legit?
Our hotel is completely proper, rest assured.
That's no fun.
This isn't a brothel. Even the bellboy isn't safe from you. He's under 18.
What a coincidence. What a coincidence.
What a coincidence. Come on, bro. Weren't you the one who asked me?
Watch your mouth.
You're all here already. Got held up with something.
I swear, bro. It really wasn't me. I didn't invite her. I know nothing about this.
Why are you standing there? Grab the luggage.
Bro? Let me double check. Whose luggage am I carrying?
Why don't you go back and get your head checked? I'll pay the bill.
My suitcase is a bit.
What the hell? Why is Shitang helping Yuxi with her bag?
Is he out of his mind?
Sister-in-law, which room?
Which one?
Room 109.
After dropping off the luggage, come find me.
Sister-in-law, I'll head out now.
Stop calling me sister-in-law. Zhou Yanjing and I are already divorced.
Nothing's certain. Sister-in-law, look with my brother's rascal behavior. If he doesn't want this divorce, it won't happen.
What's that mean?
Never mind. You two divorce as planned. I'll keep my habit. I'm leaving now. Sister-in-law.
Can I ask you something? Why do you always greet Big Brother when he comes home, but never me? When I return, you never greet me, not even once.
Big Brother treats me well.
Haven't I treated you right?
You mocked me.
What did I mock?
10 years ago when I first came to Joe House. You said my hair looked like a watermelon.
When did I say that? That was just calling you adorable. Just because I smiled at you, you think my hairstyle makes you like my big brother now, not me.
Big brother is better than you in every way. He outshines you. He's caring and thoughtful. Every year on my birthday, he buys me a cake. Are you happy now?
Those cakes were all from me. You were just mad at me back then, so I asked Big Brother to deliver them.
He'd never steal your credit.
Fine. Let's say he bought everything, only he cares about you. I talked to Big Brother. He won't marry you.
What nonsense did you tell him this time?
Nothing much. Just confessed for you.
You... Zhou Yanjing, are you out of your mind?
If you want to marry him, I'll make it happen. Still not satisfied? Do you even have the courage to confess to him yourself?
Zhou Yanjing, are you insane? Stop dragging me into your mess. You'll make Big Brother misunderstand.
Misunderstand what? You said you like him. Admit it.
It's not romantic love, just sibling-like affection.
What did you say?
I said you're insane.
No, not the romantic kind of like. Then what kind is it? You don't like my brother, do you? Lin Yuxi, answer my question. Do you like my brother? The romantic kind of liking.
Whether I like him or not is none of your business.
Lin Yuxi, I'll ask you one more time. Do you actually like my brother?
Yuxi, want to join us for barbecue? Everyone's waiting.
Let's go.
Yanjing. Coming too?
He's acting up. Not bringing him.
I, Zhou Yanjing, want barbecue.
Yuxi, I specially made this for you. Try it.
Thanks.
No worries.
Yanjing, eat.
Eat it yourself.
Come try it. I grilled this for you.
Eat it yourself. Are you okay?
What happened?
Yanjing accidentally pushed me earlier. I think I sprained my ankle.
No serious issues. Just avoid strenuous activity for a few days. Someone should take her home first.
Sure, Tang, you go.
Me?
Xiaotang really wants to get barbecue. Look how pitiful he is. I can't bear it anymore. Yanjing, could you take me home?
He's never experienced hardship his whole life. Time he learned some lessons.
Bro, I've given you my all, yet you treat me with such heartlessness?
One of us has to endure some hardship here. Why shouldn't that person be you? Your brother has urgent matters now. Be good.
It's just barbecue. What could possibly be so urgent?
My wife left me. That's the most pressing matter. Let's go.
Come on, sis Jang Nan.
Wanna bet? Her ankle wasn't really injured.
How can you tell if she's faking it?
Easy test. When we walk back, sneak up behind her and startle her. If she jumps up, we'll know she's faking.
You're diabolical. Okay, you win.
Let me ask you one last thing. Answer truthfully, and I'll stop bothering you forever.
Zhou Yanjing, what are you doing?
Lin Yuxi, tell me honestly, did you ever love my brother?
I treat Big Brother as my own brother, just like Grandma. Okay?
Then tell my mom you want to marry him.
This marriage was just for Grandma's health. I just want to peacefully get through these 3 years. Big Brother's more reliable than you.
Is that all?
At least he won't bully me like you do.
Then why did you look at Bai Qingmei with such envy at Big Brother's engagement? Because she's Big Brother's fiancé.
Shouldn't I envy her? She has parents and people who love her. Even if Big Brother doesn't love her, he'll still give her dignity and respect. What about me? I have nothing. Bullying me costs you nothing. That's why you keep playing with my feelings and trampling on my dignity. Isn't that right?
I was wrong. Back then, I thought you loved Big Brother. That's why at Shitang's birthday party, I tried to provoke you.
No need to explain. I don't care anymore.
Sixi, actually?
Don't call me that.
Why can't I call you that? What's going on here?
Which Sixi are you calling?
What do you mean, which Sixi?
Jang Nan's nickname is also Shixi.
Why would I care about her nickname? Her nickname is Jixi too. So just because you don't want me to call you Sixi, I didn't know her nickname was Zixi. Why should I care about her nickname? My Shixi is only you. All right. If you don't like it, I won't call you that anymore.
Zhou Yanjing, done with your questions? Can I leave now?
One last question that matters to me. This is important to me.
I really don't love Big Brother.
Lin Yuxi, did you ever love me?
Lin Yuxi, don't weaken. Don't show weakness. No. I've never loved you.
Everyone's here. Quite lively, huh?
Yanjing, our families are supposed to be in marriage discussions. Why are you still hanging out with your ex-wife?
Ex-wife? I'm not even divorced yet. Are you that eager to see me die alone? You have no heart.
Yanjing, what nonsense are you spouting?
Yanjing, since you're here today, give us a straight answer. Are you and Yuxi divorced or not? Last year, our families already agreed on your match with Nanan. Even though you're remarrying, as long as you and Nanan are in love, we parents aren't so old-fashioned.
Exactly. It's been almost half a year, yet you're still messing around with Lin Yuxi. What will people think of our Nanan?
Remarriage? I'm not even divorced. And you're already setting up my next marriage? What? Did the Civil Affairs Bureau give you a quota? Or have all men in Lin City died out? Leaving only me, Zhou Yanjing, to repopulate the city?
Yanjing, that's going way too far.
Too far? How is that too far? I don't care what you agreed before. Or promised. From now on, my life, my decisions. Furthermore, my wife is Lin Yuxi. She is now and always will be. I love her. For this lifetime. There's no one else. Are we clear?
Yanjing, weren't you always into Nanan?
I've never liked Jang Nan. The one I love has always been Yuxi.
What did you say? I always thought forcing you to marry her ruined your chance with Nanan. But apparently, you've been...
Is your Zhou family making fools of us? Breaking engagements so casually? What about Nanan's reputation?
We never meant to deceive you. Nanan's wonderful. But Yanjing isn't worthy.
Zhou, household matters require male leadership. After decades of partnership, don't you dare humiliate us. You must answer for this today.
Our family doesn't work. That way, women can make decisions too. Yak Yong here. You've made a big mistake this time. Blinded by concern, aren't we? All that effort for no appreciation.
You can't just brush this off with a lame mistake excuse and dismiss us like this.
Fei Tai Tech. During last year's IPO, your family had zero involvement. It was my mother. Who got you those shares? After Fei Tai went public, stock surged tenfold. Your family's net profit is projected to reach 140 million yuan, plus those interest-free loans. Total combined, it's nearly $1 billion. You've been benefiting from Mom for years, profiting handsomely. Uncle, forcing Jang Nan to marry me. Your motives aren't exactly pure.
Bottom line, the Zhou family's actions are disgraceful. Let's go.
Two years in New York with him, what were you even doing? Couldn't even keep him happy?
You didn't make me prettier than Lin Yuxi. How's that my fault?
Useless girl. I worked so hard to get you with Yanjing. Your damn antics ruined everything. You'd be married now. And that Lin Yuxi, what's her deal?
Zhou Yanjing, is he in there?
Mr. Zhou's in a meeting. Please wait here. He'll finish shortly.
What department? This is the CEO's office. No unauthorized entry.
I'm from the boss's wife department. Seems like the boss's wife wants to talk to me. You all can leave now. Are you hungry? What would you like for lunch?
Zhou Yanjing, stop playing dumb. The cooling off period is over. I don't care if you this afternoon, whatever happens. Come to Civil Affairs Bureau with me.
If I don't go today, what will you do?
Is this how you renege on our deal? Is this fun for you?
Then tell me, what exactly must I do to make you stay married?
Zhou Yanjing, what kind of woman couldn't you get? Why waste your time on someone like me?
You're right. I could have any woman I want. So why am I stuck on you? I don't know either. Maybe you should tell me why I'm so helplessly drawn to you.
I only want you half an hour. Come to the bureau with me to finalize this.
Even if you drag me there by force today, it won't work. We won't get certified anyway. The divorce papers I gave you, didn't you read them?
What do you mean? So from the beginning, you've been lying to me. Are you proud of this, Xiao Yanjing? I gave you my complete trust and devotion. Even with the divorce papers, I never once doubted your intentions. And this is how you repay me?
I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I didn't mean to deliberately hurt you. That day, I genuinely tried to convince myself to go through with the divorce. But every time, at the registry office facing those papers, signing each document felt like my heart was being ripped from my chest. Lin Yushi, I don't want to divorce you. Even when tensions ran highest between us. Divorce was never my choice. I've signed countless contracts before, but this divorce agreement, my pen refused to move.
From the very start, you deceived me. These 2 months I counted every day, marking time, thinking finalizing the papers would clean the slate. Meanwhile, you casually watched my suffering unfold.
I held on to hope, desperately wishing you might change your mind someday. If I avoided the registry office, those signatures could remain unsigned. Yes, I'm a complete jerk, a despicable bastard, scum of the earth, worthless garbage. Let me curse myself for you. Vent your anger on me however needed, but ending our marriage. I truly can't do it. Honey, let's reconcile. Please? This has been our longest fight yet. This feud has dragged on too long. Let's make peace.
I'm exhausted. I want to go home.
All right. I'll drive you. Direct all your rage. At me if needed. Just don't leave angry.
I just can't face you now.
That Zhou Yanjing, that heartless bastard, he dared to mess with you. How can I not fight him tooth and nail?
Don't go, Xiao. I'm worried you'll get hurt. I'm exhausted. I just need to rest for a while.
Do you think it's worth perishing together with Zhou Yanjing? Is it worth it? You want me to perish together with Zhou Yanjing? Is this worth it?
It's not worth it. If you go down with that scumbag, what about me?
Of course I can't bear to lose you. Zhou Yanjing. You're not just a bastard. You're 1,000 times worse. You vile jerk. Heartbreaker! I'll find a way to teach you a lesson. You. You're awake. I specifically came to throw water on a despicable scumbag like you.
Yu Jiexio. You're only unharmed here because I'm doing this out of respect for Lin Yuxi.
Screw your. If you hurt her again, I'll make your life hell. You promised to divorce her. Why keep lying?
Our marriage issues are none of your business.
You're just bullying her because she's alone. I am her family. Try hurting her again and I'll...
Let me make this clear. I love her, so I'll never give her up. My tolerance for you only exists to keep her happy. If you're smart, stay in your lane as her friend. Stop meddling.
Love? Bullshit. You said you loved her before too, then you destroyed her. Her first love in her whole life. First time falling in love and you abandoned her. Not even an explanation. Do you know how she survived those days? You drove her. Into clinical depression. Every day she felt unworthy of love, believing she deserved nothing. She once called me out of nowhere, screaming, "Xiao, I'm so sad. I want to die." When she stood on that busy road, how do you think I felt? I found her sobbing helplessly. On the street, cars speeding by. 1 second later, what if I had arrived too late? What if she'd just never...
What did you say? What did you just say?
Stop talking nonsense! Are you deaf?
She has depression. Since when?
R60. What did we do in our past life to deserve someone like you? You scumbag. You don't even deserve to love her. Consider this your final warning. Sign the divorce papers and stay away from her. If you don't, I'm not done threatening you yet. My threats aren't finished.
Take your time.
Xiao. show.
How long have you been taking it?
What? Over a year.
When did it start?
After you left.
Did you suffer a lot?
Being sick is never easy to endure.
Yu Jiaxiao said you had suicidal thoughts.
That's normal. Suicidal thoughts are common with depression.
Why didn't you tell me? I caused you such pain. Why didn't you tell me? You never called to yell at me or something.
My life was given by my parents through their sacrifices. Not for me to waste over some guy throwing a tantrum. I feared you'd hold Jang Nan and mock my weakness.
I'm sorry. I'm truly so sorry.
You don't need to take it to heart. It's not entirely your fault. My fragile and sensitive nature were the main causes. I craved love too much. That even your rejection of something so trivial became unbearable. But it's okay now. I've moved past it. So, you don't need to keep torturing yourself like this.
I love you. Lin Yuxi. I love you. I've loved you since long ago. I never told you. When I found out, my arranged marriage partner, it's your turn now. I've always kept a secret joy inside.
You don't need to say that. I did love you once, but that love has withered away.
This is my fault. I was such a fool. I had your love and let it slip away. Lin Yuxi. I'm begging you. Could you possibly love me once more? I'm begging you. Can't you just love me once more?
Zhou Yanjing. I'm not like you. So carefree about it. You can easily fall for someone, then just as quickly walk away. It took you half a year to love me. I spent 2.5 years to recover. To me, your love is like the prettiest cake in the bakery window. Expensive, irresistible. But you never know which bite you take hides a knife inside. Swallow it. And you bleed internally. No matter how sweet. I can't bring myself to eat it again.
No more knives, I swear. Just give me one last chance.
Zhou Yanjing. There are so many people in this world. Go love someone else.
But know this. There's only one Lin Yuxi. I want only you.
Must you force me?
I won't pressure you. From now on, I'll do anything you say, okay?
Then leave. Stay out of my sight. Can you do that?
Is this my punishment?
Tang, what's up with Yanjin? What happened?
His wife dumped him, probably.
Isn't he secretly in love with Jang Nan? At your birthday party 2 years ago in that private room, he openly admitted it himself.
Don't talk nonsense. My brother and his wife are truly in love.
That's what everyone says.
You're right. My brother and his wife's relationship fell apart back then because of my birthday party. I have to prove my brother's innocence. Listen to me. Find people to gather everyone who attended my birthday party 2 years ago. Bring them all to me. Don't miss a single one. Whether you invite or threaten them, whether they're in the sky or under the sea, they all must be there that day.
All right.
I have to get back the face my sister-in-law lost that day. Just go. I'm begging you.
I'm not going. Have Xiao bring the gift for you later. Take it over.
It's not about you not going. Who am I showing off to with all that stuff? Sis, look, it's my birthday. It's fine if my brother doesn't come. But you're not coming either. Then what's the point of having a birthday? Forget it. I'm not celebrating.
Zhou Yanjing doesn't go?
Sis, my brother said he's going. You definitely won't come. He doesn't want you to feel bad.
It's okay then. It's fine if he goes and I don't.
Sis, you have to come. If you don't come, how will Yu Jiaxiao come? I'm going to pursue Yu Jiaxiao.
You want to pursue Zhao?
For my brother's happiness, I have to sacrifice my own reputation. Sis, please help me. I'm begging you. Yu Jiaxiao is on your side. If you hold a grudge against me, she'll hold a grudge against me. Every time she sees me, she looks at me like I killed her dad. How am I supposed to pursue her? All right, sis. Let's shake hands and make up. Please help me, okay? I'm begging you, sis.
I'll think about it.
Let's go in. Wait here, sitting down.
Who do you think you are? Expecting royal treatment? Waiting for my sis? You're lucky you're not kneeling. Count your blessings.
To outsiders, she's just family. But strangers might think she's the Empress Dowager.
Sis, you're here!
My admirer.
Sis, we agreed not to tell her.
I won't betray my friend. Need her consent first, before bringing her.
Come on, let Her Majesty see how you'll try to court me today.
Court me? I'll chase you to death. After you, sis. Watch your step here.
I'm not 80 years old. Don't need assistance.
Exactly. Stop fussing. Let's go, sis.
Greetings, sis.
Move it. Sis, let's go.
You! Why chase me and steal these snacks?
If you won't eat, get out.
Is this how you show interest? Who do you think you are?
For my brother, I'll endure this. Brother, you finally came.
Who told you to kneel and call me Dad?
Come here. Didn't you say sis wouldn't come and you're late? So, sis still hasn't shown up?
Aren't he chasing me? What's your game?
It doesn't seem like he's pursuing you.
Sit here. Take a seat.
What's the deal?
You sit. Let me interview you.
Want an interview? Contact my secretary for scheduling. Looking for a fight?
Go ahead. It's my birthday today. I just want a birthday gift. Yes or no?
Spit it out. I've meetings to attend. Take off that mask.
Won't do it. Listen, I'm here to get one honest answer from my sister-in-law. You must tell me the truth today. Without honesty, you'll never win her back. Die alone.
Fine. Your loss. Ask.
Zhou Yanjing. Who's the woman you love most? Zhou Yanjing. Your favorite woman, who is she?
You.
Stop laughing. Keep it down. Answer again. This is a multiple choice question. You can only choose one. Your favorite woman, who is she? I, Lin Yuqi B.
Hi.
Why are you jumping the gun? I haven't finished reading yet.
No matter who the other options are, I'll always choose A.
This scumbag is quite smooth.
Last time I wanted to say he genuinely seems to love sis Yuxi.
Next question. If you had to choose between career and love, what would you pick?
Career.
If Boyu and my sister-in-law were mutually exclusive, who'd you choose?
Your sister-in-law.
By that logic, career ranks higher than love in your priorities, but my sister-in-law outranks your career. Am I getting this right? I knew it, you're a love-struck fool.
I'm not love-struck.
You're not love-struck. Why choose my sister-in-law over Boyu?
Well, Boyu was created for her. She even named it.
Boyu exists because of my sister-in-law?
Haven't I told you?
You certainly haven't.
If I hadn't married her back then, I might have just drifted aimlessly through life without purpose, being a good-for-nothing failure. I could be a failure, but she shouldn't be stuck with a failure's wife, too pathetic to provide for her.
Who knew our Playboy Joe would carry such sincere love for just one woman? Then why 2 years ago did you claim to love Sister Jang Nan more?
Don't make me hit you.
Go ahead, try. Look at my sister-in-law's face and answer properly.
I was foolish, immature. I thought she stopped loving me. So I purposely said things to hurt her. But I lied. In this lifetime, I've only loved her.
Aren't you still busy with something? Then you should get going. I wouldn't dare delay Mr. Zhou's important affairs. Hurry, go!
Wait, are you out of your mind? Are you crazy?
Just wait till I'm done. You go ahead.
Sis-in-law, I'll be holding an art exhibition at the Cultural Center.
If you're available, come with the second young master.
Sis-in-law, long time no see. Do you remember me? I'm Li Hui. The Li with the Hui from Talents Gather.
A spineless follower who sways with the wind.
Sis-in-law, I've always thought Brother Yanjing treats you nothing like what people gossip about.
Yes, exactly. That's what I think too.
Yuxi.
Director Yuan, you asked for me?
Dr. Lin is here. Let me introduce everyone to Dr. Lin. She's the department's rising star physician, young and accomplished with exceptional skills and strong integrity. I had her review your case specifically. Mr. Jang, what do you think?
You're the doctor?
Uncle Jang.
She's barely started practicing, this inexperienced rookie. What expertise could she have? Does this hospital lack actual senior specialists?
I'll get back to work then.
Wait. Father, since it's Yuxi's area of expertise, we're all family here. Letting her handle your case should ease your concerns.
Fine, since Nan endorses this and your director supports you. Proceed then.
All right, I'll prepare your examination orders. Please proceed to testing.
Mother, you needed me?
Last chance to answer. Is there really no future with Nan?
My schedule's packed. Consultations require per-second billing.
I saw it with my own eyes. One night you two were hugging. Later, Nan told me she confessed to you and you accepted.
That day, she came to talk to me. Within moments, she threw herself at me. At that time, I was watching Yuxi. No time for her.
Don't tell me you already liked Yuxi then. She's too young.
Your son's a jerk first time noticing?
Uncle Jang's been having eye issues and hospitalized. Visit him.
Why me? I can't heal him.
Yuxi is his doctor. Just show up. Maintain courtesy, keep them happy, and they won't trouble Yuxi.
Fine.
E.
Lin Yuxi. Called you here, why ignore it?
I work at a public hospital, not your private servant. No on-call service.
Watch your tone. Test results are ignored completely. If this delays my husband's treatment, can you handle the consequences?
When you came, why not bring the test reports with you?
You stole Nan's match with Yanjing. We've tolerated you for Yanjing's sake this whole time. Now you're overstepping boundaries.
When Zhou Yanjing married me, he was single. If we must talk about this, Jang Nan's been acting like a homewrecker. Should we discuss her behavior? Is this how the Jangs operate?
Lin Yuxi, you
should focus on Uncle Jang's eye treatment. Focus your energy on healing. Go back first, I'll come in 5. Continue. Up, down, left, right.
Them.
Is she not coming?
That stubborn girl, she always seems so quiet and well-behaved, but now her tongue is sharp as a blade. I can't out-argue her.
What do you think she's up to?
Yanjing is here.
Yanjing.
Yanjing is so thoughtful caring for your uncle like this.
Since Uncle Jang fell ill, Yuxi has been extremely worried. She pestered me 3 times a day. How could I delay?
Your Yuxi is always busy. Your uncle has had eye pain all day. She won't even come, despite being invited. I barely said a word before she started scolding me harshly.
Oh, really? Tell me exactly how she managed to scold you like that. I'll judge this fairly.
It's nothing serious. Your uncle's eyes have been hurting all day. Now the pain is unbearable. He can barely see.
Perfect timing. Yuxi's expertise at her hospital is well known. She's on the same page as me. She'll surely handle Uncle Jang's case carefully.
Carefully? Ha! She'll blind me if we're lucky.
Now I understand Uncle Jiang doesn't distrust Yuxi. You distrust me.
No, I never meant it that way.
Yanjing, honestly, how could we distrust you? Visit more often.
Don't worry, I'm very free lately. In the evenings, I'll pick up Yuxi from work. If you need anything, contact me anytime. Don't be shy.
Uncle Jang, are you feeling unwell?
No.
Uncle and Aunt feel perfectly fine now.
Good. If you need anything, just call me. If I'm in clinic, you can contact the doctor on duty rest. Well now.
Or find me directly.
Yanjing, could you stay with me a while? The director said if my father's eyes aren't treated properly, he might go blind. I was so worried I couldn't sleep all night.
My wife isn't far away. She can clearly hear everything you say from this distance. I've made you suffer, endured such hardships.
At least, you didn't give me half the grief I got.
I'm utterly wicked. 1,000 deaths won't suffice? Then punish me. Just don't shut me out, please.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Are those nostrils just for decoration? Did it burn you?
It's fine. Hey.
Where's the burn unit?
I'll handle it myself.
If you won't tell me, I'll drag you through every floor searching.
Come to my office. Xiaoqi, can you help me get a sterile syringe and some burn ointment?
Oh, okay.
Where's my workstation? Come here, let me check.
Mr. Zhou. Maybe I can take care of her.
Who's asking?
I'm Yuxi's colleague. We're very close, right?
It's you. Still not fired yet? Need something?
Not really.
Just keeping busy. Does it hurt?
A little. What are you doing?
All right. I'll stop. Hold still. Whoa, 75 degrees. That strong? What's in here that's so precious?
Just junk.
Junk, huh? Your medicine just dried. Slow down. Need a lift?
Shouldn't you be with your father-in-law?
What? Did he send you a dream saying he misses me? I just visited his grave on Qingming Festival. Miss me already? Even clingier than you.
Shut up. You visited my parents' grave on Qingming?
Thought you might avoid me. Waited till you left to go up. I got engaged to Jang Nan. It was my mother's deal with the Jang family. After she found out about us, she clarified with the Jangs. Though I enjoy seeing you get jealous, you don't need to care about the Jangs.
Who's getting jealous for you? I wasn't!
Idiot! I came here to support you, not to please them. Also, I'll come every night. They won't dare mess with you.
Stay out!
Investigate the hospital surveillance footage. Find out exactly who tried to harm Lin Yuxi.
Yanjing, you wanted me?
You spent 500K hiring that guy online. I caught him.
What are you saying?
I underestimated you. Paying someone to throw boiling water at Lin Yuxi. You tried to ruin her.
It wasn't me.
The payment account is under your name. Who lured Lin Yuxi there yesterday? You know the answer. Too bad you didn't expect I'd intervene.
Sir, you're boiling water.
What's your point?
Eye for an eye. Let me tell you, I hold grudges. However much my wife got burned, you'll get burned too. Then we're even.
How could you be so cruel?
Me cruel? When you plotted against Lin Yuxi, didn't you feel your own cruelty? This time, I'll spare you for our family's sake. But if you dare approach Lin Yuxi again, the entire Jiang family will pay for your stupidity.
Lin Yuxi. Since that's how it is. Don't blame me.
You wanted to see me? What's the matter?
No matter what's between you and Yanjing, I still want to give it another shot.
But
before that, there's something I need to tell you. I heard from Xingchen about things between you and Yanjing. There are things you should know for your own good. Yuxi, do you remember when Yanjing fought Cheng Jianqing back in high school?
Cheng Jianqing?
That infamous top student from the prep school.
Remember.
But do you know why Yanjing punched him?
Not because Cheng provoked him or anything like that.
Those years, Yanjing might have seemed rebellious, but deep down, he's always been principled. He looks reckless, but never acts rashly.
Then why?
Do you remember that time he bullied you, dragged you straight into the boys' bathroom, and drenched you in water? It was because of what happened to you. Yanjing was sleeping in class when he overheard about your incident. He suddenly stood up without a word, walked out of the classroom. That afternoon, he never came back until later we heard he beat Chung Jianqing so badly they had to hospitalize him. The news spread throughout our grade. Perhaps Yanjing started caring about you long before I did.
Why are you telling me this?
I think before I properly pursue you, you deserve to know the whole truth. I won't hide my feelings for you, but I won't take advantage of the situation. Maybe I shouldn't have told you this.
Late again?
Car broke down.
Zhou Yanjing, I need to ask you something. Your answer means everything to me. Zhou Yanjing, when did you start liking me?
Can't explain it. All this time, I've treated you like a sister. But if I dig deeper, maybe I've loved you since childhood.
What do you like about me?
I like how cute you are. I love your life force like fresh grass vitality. Quiet, fragile, yet swaying in the wind. Still you grow steadfastly into a towering tree. I adore when you glare at me with those fiery eyes. Love you playing piano, sunlight caressing you. Truth is, there's no logical reason. Love is just this inexplicable magic between us.
Is your love just a brother's affection for his sister? It's not love.
If I didn't want to marry you, what brother marries his sister? Do I look inhuman?
Is this marriage just for Grandma?
Not entirely. If I truly refused this, no one could force me. I should have raised you as my girlfriend from the start. By 18, I'd sneak into your room at night and steal a kiss from you. Lin Yuxi. My whole life, I've only lied to you once. That time, I said I loved Jang Nan. Lin Yuxi, you're the only one I've loved, and I'll only ever love you. You don't know how amazing you are. No one else in this world deserves my love more than you. Don't be afraid to cry. I'm right here. Cry if you want to, laugh if you want to. Whatever you want, I'll give it to you. I won't force you.
I admit it. My love for you has never ceased. But I'm scared. Afraid that we'll walk the same path and meet the same end.
Lin Yuxi, you once loved me. That's enough. Coming to this point, I deserve it. Let those 3 years be my lost way. We'll return to the start. I'll walk it again.
We agreed today was just about meeting Grandma with you. Doesn't mean I forgive you.
I don't care. Truth is, taking me back is a smart call. Why not? Give us another try?
Get lost! Get out of here now!
Why's Grandma so upset?
That guy looks just like my uncle. Haven't seen him in over a decade. Uncle!
Uncle?
Grandma. The guy who just went out. Is it my second uncle?
Don't mention him. You just when there is no such person. Hey, Xiaoxi. How did you come to see Grandma?
Grandma, I haven't seen you for a long time. Miss you?
Grandma missed you too. Hey, you're not.
No. Not yet? That now? Or inspection period?
Xiaoxi today is an eat at home, have a good time with Grandma.
You still came.
You asked me to come as to say these.
I'm a little for your parents. Feel chilled. Your parents was killed by the Zhou family. You said. They see you, the child of the enemy, together. We'll be happy.
My father's a loyal man. He was trying. Don't sell out, Hangtai Group. The secret will be killed. He died for the Cho family. But this account, not on the Zhou family's head. You want to use this to sow discord. It's too shitty.
The Zhou family has great power. If anyone really wants, Hyundai Group is unfavorable. It's been pulled out long ago. Your parents are dead so many years the killer now can't find out. Don't you think it's strange?
What the hell do you know?
Not to be loved. More than just you alone.
Yanjing, are you sure? Do you really want to know the truth?
Shouldn't she know the truth?
I don't know if I can still call you Grandma. But what exactly caused my parents' deaths? I need answers.
Chorsai Zangwe. Please not discuss. This matter? Can we drop this?
I saw second uncle's hand mole. The person who kidnapped us back then had that exact mole. I remember it clearly. It was second uncle who killed my parents. Right?
Your grandfather and I when we were young. We're just like you two. We cared deeply, but fought constantly. Once things got so bad, your grandfather volunteered to transfer to Zhangbei branch for 6 months. During that time, he started drinking there and got involved with his secretary. 8 or 9 months later, that woman came to us with a newborn baby. After getting the money, she disappeared, abandoning the child. I raised him as my own. That boy became Yanjing's second uncle. But I never imagined he would go this far. To overthrow Qizhen, he resorted to evil. He kidnapped your family. He wanted to force your father to abuse his authority and alter accounts. But he underestimated your father's integrity and moral compass. Your father refused. Enraged, he lashed out. Your father paid the ultimate price.
So, you knew all along.
Only you and Yanjing didn't know.
You clearly knew he kidnapped us. He killed my father. Why not tell the police? Why, when the police came, did you cover for him? Just because we're the Zhou family, you think holding 2 lives in your hands means no consequences?
Dear granddaughter, I've wronged you.
Don't call me that. I'm not one of the Zhous.
Xiaoxi, you don't know. When your grandfather suddenly passed, your parents' case already pushed Hengtai into the storm's eye. If the truth surfaces, public trust in Hengtai Bank will plummet to rock bottom. Clients' trust is the foundation of a bank if it crumbles. Hengtai's 80-year legacy will be destroyed. I had no choice. I failed you. I'm sorry, Xiaoxi.
So, your affection for me was just guilt. Over my parents, wasn't it? How pathetic. I saw the one who protected the killer as my only family.
All these years? The family's obstacles against me were all to stop me from becoming second uncle.
Yunjing. I'm old now. Won't live much longer. You're still young. So, remember this. Wrongdoings. Stay wrong. Yunjing, go check on Xiaoxi. Don't leave her alone.
Grandma, do I still have the right to go to her side? I've already brought Zhou Hongli back to the country. All of this, I intend to make public.
Zhou Hongli. Ultimately, he's still family. If past events come to light, the collapse of trust would be beyond anyone's imagination. Hengtai Bank could be devastated.
Dad? Remember Yanjing's 18th birthday present? You gave him a keel sailboat as a gift. By 18, Yanjing had already completed a global sailing voyage. He told me about the 3,000-mile voyage in waves 5 meters high. I asked him then, "Were you scared?" He told me, sailing means facing storms. But storms make us go further.
You've all grown. We were wrong. Chizin, we had no choice then. Weighing options forced our decisions. Now, nothing matters more than family. Of course, Xiaoxi is also part of our family.
Mistakes remain mistakes. We must take responsibility.
Do what you must. I support you.
After this, there's nothing left to do.
Baby, come watch the news.
Breaking news. 20 years ago, Hengtai Bank IT director the Lins were kidnapped and murdered. After 2 decades as a cold case, the killer has been caught. Suspect is now undergoing interrogation. Hengtai Bank chairman Zhou Qijin confesses. The killer is his half-brother Zhou Hongli.
Due to Hengtai Bank's internal power struggle, the Lin family tragedy occurred. The Zhou family will take full responsibility. Hengtai Bank welcomes public oversight. We will find the truth and bring justice for the Lins.
Baby, your package is here. Don't know who sent it.
My dear, when you hear this, your grandma's voice, I will already be gone from this world. Don't cry. Living this long at my age, I've been more than fortunate. I should have long ago paid for your parents' lives. You have every right to hate me. This debt is mine to bear. I deserve this punishment. Don't let your hatred burden your heart. My dear child, don't blame Yunjing either. He's been a victim of circumstances. Our family's fears made him grow up deliberately hindered. Forced to abandon his true aspirations, he became overly sensitive and immature. His feelings for you took a wrong turn. Every wrong is our family's fault. Don't let this come between you two. You deserve someone who truly cherishes you. I can't rest in peace knowing this. Promise me, you and Yanjing will hold each other's hands through life. I don't ask forgiveness for the Zhou family, but beg you not to direct hatred towards Yanjing. He knew nothing of this. I see clearly. Your deep love remains. If my mistakes cost you this love, I'll never find peace in death. This matter needs no rush. Take your time to decide. Days, weeks, or years. My dear, my care for you comes not just from guilt, but because our Xiaoxi is truly the finest girl. I genuinely adore you. How I wish you could have been my blood granddaughter. Promise me this. In our next life, remember to be my real granddaughter. Let me cherish you properly. Deal? Let's seal it, Xiaoxi. From now on, let's take good care of each other. Let's leave it at that. This is where we stop.
Xiaoxi, do you remember that dream you had a while back, where your father kept urging you repeatedly to run eastward, toward where the sun rises? It just hit me. Your parents must have known the identity of the killer all along.
Xiao. There's somewhere I need to go.
Do you want me to come with you?
What a coincidence. How have you been? Lately?
Fine. I had a dream. My dad told me in the dream to keep running east, towards the direction of the sunrise.
I feel like I've been running, but I've never found the right path.
They must have known who the killer was back then. The reason they didn't tell me was to stop me from trapping my soul in the dark factory, in their deaths.
Some things truly don't deserve forgiveness. Lin Yuxi, you must keep looking forward.
What about you? Where are you looking?
Before, wherever you were, I couldn't look away. But now I don't even know.
The east.
East is the cliff. Be careful there. I won't save you.
East is where the sun rises. Zhou Yanjing. Where's your son?
My son?
The sun always sets, but will rise again. It's all over now. Starting today, I'll keep waiting for my sun to rise once more.
Your son?